time again that he has allotted to us so that we can share and listen to the voice of the Lord. Yesterday, we had a lesson that focused on the obedience from within, righteousness that surpasses that of the Pharisees. And today's lesson, brothers and sisters, is a continuation of Jesus' teaching on the Mount. And the main theme of this lesson today is casting aside all stumbling blocks. And the leading text is Matthew chapter 5 and verses 29 and verse 30. And I am reading. If your right eye causes you to sin, gouge it out and throw it away. It is better for you to lose one part of your body than for your whole body to be thrown into hell. Verse 30. And if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off and throw it away. It is better for you to lose one part for your whole body to go into hell. So this was another teaching that Jesus taught his followers, his disciples, of which we want to learn this very moment. It is true that Jesus taught that sinful acts originate from the mind. And in his previous lesson, he said that murder originates from anger. And also he said adultery originates from lustfully look. But Jesus, in this lesson, he goes further and suggests that if your eye or hand causes you to sin, then you should pluck the eye or you should cut off the hand that causes you to sin. If the sin originates from the mind, then an eye or the hand may be seen as innocent, because Jesus said that sin originates from mind. Thus, it may be seen that an eye or hand become innocent. But because the eye is given by God for a person to see, and the hand is given to work, it seems that they are innocent by themselves. However, we are told by Jesus himself to remove them when they cause sinful actions. And Jesus' teaching now brings us to understanding that sometimes bodily senses may be the inlets or awakeners or feeders of thoughts and hearts that eventually causes one to sin. So it just says that sometimes the senses of human can bring in inlets that awakens sinful behavior, or they can feed thoughts, they can feed hearts that eventually may cause one to sin. The imagery of plucking the eye or cutting off the hand that Jesus is using means that sometimes we are to be watchful of our actions. This imagery of plucking the eye and cutting off the hand that causes sin represents the painful self-denial. It presents that somebody should have a denial, self-denial, that sometimes is very painful. It is better to deny oneself now than to be cast out. It is better somebody, you and I, to deny so that we cannot be cast out and be put into hell. Self-denial is not sweet as we may think. It is a painful act that somebody may pass through. It is not sweet. It is a painful experience that one should persevere for the sake of the kingdom. This is what Jesus wanted to teach, that we as humans, we as followers of Christ, sometimes we're supposed to deny ourselves. Sometimes we're supposed to deny things that seems to be sweet unto us, but causes us to sin. And that's why he's trying to say that if an eye causes somebody to sin, if the hand causes somebody to sin, then it is better to cut the hand off to pluck the eye, because it is better to lose one eye or to lose one hand than to be cast into hell. So Jesus is teaching that self-denial is beneficial. Self-denial is very important because we, through self-denial, go into eternal life. However, when we experience self-denial, we are passing through painful experience that
Maybe if there's someone with a testimony, we can share a testimony while we wait for him to log back. A song is also welcome if anyone has a song to sing while we wait for the pastor to come back.